your girls, grab your beers.
Hey everybody, this is Charlie from Anthrax, and you are listening to today's Boondoggle.
This is Mark Metcalf, and you are listening to today's Boondoggle with Bailey on Domain Cleveland Radio.
You are listening to today's Boondoggle with Bailey on Domain Cleveland Radio. Yes, Kato Kalin listens to this all the time. Welcome to today's Boondoggle. Now here's your host.
I am Monty Heath, so one Heath, and you are listening to today's Boondoggle.
Hey, what's up? It's John from Skillet, and you are listening to today's Boondoggle on Domain Cleveland Radio.
Fasten your seatbelts.
What's going on, everybody? It's Bill Bailey with today's Boondoggle. And real quick housekeeping note, if you're watching us on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, or Odyssey, please hit that follow and subscribe button. And if you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple or Google or whatever podcast platform you utilize, please hit that follow and subscribe button so I can continue to bring you conversations like the one I'm about to have right now with Mr. Tye Trujillo from the band OTTTO. Is that the right pronunciation?
Yep, that's correct. What's up?
How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Just chilling.
So it's cool, man. I guess I'm making my way through the Trujillo family here. I had your mom on here back in episode 221.
Oh, cool.
And got you today. So hopefully,
Nice.
we'll work our way to the head of the Trujillo table eventually and get Dad on.
Yeah, for sure.
But usually when I have somebody on for the first time, I like to ask them some quick background questions. You obviously growing up in a musical family, knew music was one of your things, but was there anything that you originally wanted to do before music when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I had like little thoughts of like doing certain things. Like I remember I would always say this joke that I wanted to be a plumber. But obviously I never ever really want to be a plumber until I just saw instruments around the house. I was like, that's what I want to do.
So, do you remember like what age it was where, you kind of got the itch yourself to start learning?
Yeah, I got the itch around 7 years old. I kind of like, I just started to like kind of just gain an interest in picking up guitars and jamming on them, and then eventually picking up the bass. And I always loved music, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then, how old are you again right now?
18.
18. All right.
Yeah.
So you just finished high school?
I'm about to. We've got a few months left.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, when was it that you actually started playing with other people and starting bands?
I started like playing with my friends. We started playing covers when we were like really little, like 8 years old. We were just playing like fun covers of like My Generation by The Who and like like Inner Sandman, all those songs, and We Will Rock You and stuff. And I was like in an after school kind of program. And then like later on, I started getting into like writing stuff as like me and my friends kind of grew musically and started actually getting more creative.
Nice. And then like, when did OTTTO come together for you?
OTTTO came together. So this lineup, the three of us, Trico, Brian, and I, we've been together for a little over a year now. But OTTTO's been, Brian and I, we've been writing forever. We started writing together back when we played in like a previous band. And then when we started taking it more seriously, then we started to form our own project, which eventually became OTTTO. And so it's been about like 4 years now. Like Brian and I have been like pursuing this project.
Oh, nice. And then
Yeah.
I'm always curious about names, like because there's so all the names seem to be taken out there. But what kind of inspired you guys to pick this name for the band?
So we were struggling to find a name, and it was like going to be our first show, and we were looking through everything to just find a name, and we just found Otto in a dictionary, and we thought it sounded cool, so we picked that. And then after it turned out to be like the meaning of it, I think means like prosperity, peace and prosperity, something like that.
Oh, nice.
So we didn't find that out till later though, but yeah.
And then you guys started like playing locally. What's this music scene been like around there for you?
It's been cool. It's been cool. We've been, we've noticed the like a little bit of a raise in the people that have been coming to the shows, which has been nice. We've been, the three of us, Trico, Brian, and I, we've been playing local shows for about like a little over a year now since we've been, jamming all together, and we noticed like an improvement in the amount of people that come. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then like other than playing in the band and everything, what other hobbies do you have?
I like to go to the beach. I like to hike around. I like to surf sometimes. I like to box here and there.
Nice.
So,
and then I thought I seen in one of your guys' videos some skateboarding. You do some of that too, or is that your friend?
Yeah. I do a little skateboarding here and there. Yeah, it's been a bit since I skated, like full on, because I don't want to like mess up like a wrist or anything.
Yeah, it's easier to wipe out on the surfboard, I guess. Softer.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. You fall in the water, so
yeah,
it's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then you guys have your album "Life Is a Game" expected this year. Like, how's that been going for you, putting that together? And I mean, how many songs have you had like ready for this?
So yeah, it's been a wild ride. We have 10 songs about to get ready to release. We were jamming on these songs for like a long time, and we added like changes because we recorded it all before the vocals came in, and then after when the vocals came in, we had to cut down certain parts and like change stuff up. So it was a long while.
Nice. And then your single "My Pain," I'm curious about like the message behind that song and like the inspiration.
Yeah, that's a lot more like, because Brian wrote the lyrics, so that's like, I'm sure he has like a message to it. But the funny part is that I think the song is about him like going to the gym, and there was like a girl that he wanted to talk to, and like he never got a chance to come up to her or something like that, something funny like that. But
okay, yeah, just that anxiety of
yeah,
fear of rejection or something like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then you guys been working at the Henson Studios. What's that been like for you guys?
That was
that
really
experience
cool.
like?
Henson was rad. Henson is where we first laid down all the instrumentals. Studio's amazing. I mean, it's so historic, with all that Charlie Chaplin stuff that happened back in the day, and just all the bands that recorded there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got to be cool to be, part of that history. It's do you feel like it added more like pressure for you guys? Being in there, knowing all that's been through there.
Yeah, I mean, it adds to the energy for sure of recording. You got to get it right when you're there, because the studio is professional, and can't mess around.
Yeah, exactly. And then you guys were working with producer Tim Harkins. How's that been for you?
Oh, it's amazing. Tim's such a cool dude. We've known him for a while, and it's always great working with him. He always has like sick little ideas to throw in there, like for certain parts, like, you know, what an engineer producer would do. And it's always funny just cracking jokes with him in the studio because he has an amazing sense of humor.
Nice. And then I wanted to ask you a little bit about. I read that that you were involved in a car accident, and it kind of changed your perspective on life. Like how has it influenced your writing?
Well, so the car accident actually influenced Skyscraper, the lyrics of Skyscraper. The instrumental was written before, but we were just sitting down coming up with lyrics because the car accident had just happened. We were like, oh shoot, this thing was like, it was a crazy, like the car accident was pretty crazy. So I'm like, might as well like write about it. So, you know, I told Brian about this, like the situation and all that. And him and we just like started coming up with lyrics to it. And then it just kind of became the song, you know?
Gotcha. But do you feel like you know, any kind of like your perspective on things changed after, you know, because that's pretty traumatic, you know, to be involved in?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like on driving, just think ahead a little more sometimes, you know, or in life, just think ahead, like before, like, because everything's real. It's not like, you know, you're protected, you know, just like, I guess, be aware of your surroundings and be aware of what can happen down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I was listening to Night Howlers, and you know, it sounds like a message that I could really get behind. You feel like sharing with the audience about it, and like, you know, what it's like overcoming like the media bombardment that we deal with on a daily basis, and just being able to be yourself.
Yeah. Night Howlers. Yeah, it's a crazy. The song is just it just kind of shows it all because it's such a journey listening to the whole track. Like, starts off with the slow kind of bass intro and builds into the fast part and the groovy part. Like, that's definitely one song I think everyone, you know, that's watching this should check out for sure, because it's just like, it's like the one song on the record that just is an absolute road trip completely.
Yeah, and I really like the message he was sending behind it and stuff too, because it's like you know, this day and age of social media, and you know, it's like keeping up and compare, you know, the comparison games and trying to keep up with everybody. Everybody puts their best life out there on social media, you know, but you know, you don't see like behind the scenes what everybody's dealing with. And it's just like, you feel like you gotta, like, I try and share this with my daughters too. It's just like, don't compare yourself or try and keep up, because all that's fake on there. You know, everybody's dealing with real stuff, and just focus on being the best you and figuring out who you are, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Social media can, it's just like, you know, obviously, I mean, I guess now in like the industry, they required like people to post certain things, and it's just like, you know, as much as sometimes that sucks, or just like being able to manage it, you know, like, you know, okay, I have the social media here, but I, you know, what is my life outside of that? You know, I got to keep my life up outside of that, because social media is not reality.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but it's like, I get it. You know how the labels and stuff will pressure you for content, you know, because that's how you know, it's not about like, I mean, it's a different world now, where before it was like, you know, how else did you promote your work? And, album
Yeah.
sales and stuff like that. Now it's just like everything, keep the fans involved and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's just like, you got to keep, safe boundaries for your personal life and everything,
Totally. Yeah, totally. It's getting really hectic now. Hopefully it calms down a little bit, but
Yeah, exactly. Now, speaking of my daughters, they're huge fans of the show Stranger Things, and I that the infamous scene from this most recent season with Eddie Munson, ripping into Master of Puppets. I hear that you were the man behind the curtain, actually shredding that, huh?
yeah. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It's pretty funny how that came together. Actually, it was my old elementary school teacher. She taught my third grade class, and this was around the time I was just kind of getting into music, learning stuff. And her husband is like one of the producers for that show. So basically, she reached out to my current teacher because they taught at the same school, and I'm still, I still work with my current teacher, and they used to, be coworkers. So she reached out and asked if, knowing that I'm one of his students, asked if I wanted to do a solo for the track and the intro or whatnot. So I was like, sure. It sounds pretty cool because I know Stranger Things is kind of a big deal. So I was like, just send me what you want me to do, and I'll give my best shot at it. So yeah, I went in and tracked it. It took a couple hours to nail it down, but then eventually got it. So, and it ended up to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool, man. You did a fantastic job, and are you a fan of the show as well?
I've like watched certain things and like a couple like spots here and there. I haven't fully gotten to the show because I know it's a lot to get into a TV show. It's so many episodes and all.
Yeah,
it's
you'd rather
a
be
lot
outside
of time.
surfing.
Yeah. I'd rather be outside doing outdoor stuff, but yeah, no, it's a cool show, and there's a lot of people that dig it, and I mean, I dig what I've seen, so it's cool.
Yeah, no, I'm with you though, man. Especially if I had that California weather, I'd want to be outdoors in the sunshine more than. There's so many shows that I used to like watch regularly, and I was just like, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. We don't get nice weather that often, so it's like I'm out trying to enjoy it as much as I can. Trying to stay active. I got enough, bad days to keep me inside to catch up on things, but
Yeah, totally. Yeah, right now, man, it's crazy. It's raining outside, so like it doesn't rain here that often, but I was like, I kind of want it to be sunny.
Yeah, I've heard that. I got quite a few friends that live out there, and they're just like, it said the weather's been a little strange itself.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it has been a little strange. It's it's kind of weird because I'm like, I want to go out in the water or go on a hike, and it's raining outside. Like, all right, I guess I'll just stay in and play some bass or some guitar and write some stuff. So
yeah, knock some interviews out.
Yeah, knock some interviews out like right now. Why not? Right?
Yeah. So like, what was the now when you got approached to play that part in the show, what was the feeling with Dad and his crew? Everybody pretty supportive?
Pretty supportive, yeah, pretty supportive. It was cool, it was cool, hearing the support, especially from Kirk too. Like Kirk actually helped me out with it, which was really cool of him. Sent me some clips of him breaking down like certain parts of the song. So that was it's always nice to have the actual person who tracked it send you the parts and stuff, and then
think of a better teacher than that, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Congratulated me. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. You definitely
Yeah.
killed it. And then like the whole visual that they put it together with was just phenomenal. I remember
Oh, yeah.
I was in high school when that came out,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's just like, one of those
yeah.
one of those songs that have stuck with me through over the time. So it's really cool
Yeah.
that they kind of kept it in the family with the new generation.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, scene's pretty epic.
Now, I'm pretty excited about you guys are going to be playing the Sonic Temple music festival this summer, which is
Yeah.
here in my home state. I usually attend, so I'll get to check you guys out live
All
this
right.
year. But like, what's how excited are you guys for this opportunity to play? You played at Danny Wimmer festivals before, haven't you? Or is this the first year?
This is actually the first year. Pretty crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first year. We've played, a couple festivals in the past, like Bottle Rock and Lollapalooza, but yeah, we're super stoked to start playing like some of the Danny Wimmer festivals. Welcome to Rockville and Sonic Temple, and hopefully play some more. So yeah, it's always sick playing just sick outdoor spots, with where there's a big crowd that comes out, and those festivals are no joke. There's a lot of people that come to them, so we got to definitely step up our game.
Yeah, and Danny Wimmer, they do an amazing job. I've been a huge fan of their, what they do with their festivals, but also like their support for the military, and it's always a good time, man. It's a nice like adult heavy metal retreat for me to get away for a weekend and enjoy.
Yeah,
and Sonic
totally.
Temple, this is its first time coming back since the whole lockdown and everything. So really excited. It's should be a good time, and it'll be definitely be quite a crowd for you guys to perform in front of down there.
Oh yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Now, other than these festivals coming up, did you guys have a release date yet set for the album?
Yeah, so the album is supposed to be out by March 24th.
Oh, okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
So people have an opportunity to pick it up and hear it before Sonic Temple then.
Yep. Sweet rad.
And then with that coming out, I know there's probably going to be, you got the festivals, but you guys got any other like plans for, touring to support the album?
Yeah, so we have a local show going on sometime in March at like the Juice House that we're gonna hopefully plan out. That's supposed to be rad, and that's supposed to be with Trico and I's other band, Feed the Beast, opening up, and then Otto's gonna be playing after, and that'll be pretty rad. And then we'll get some more local shows for sure. Some Venice shows, some Los Angeles shows, and maybe some stuff in Orange County, and then after we'll branch out to the Danny Wimmer. And I just forgot, right before we head out to Danny Wimmer, to the Danny Wimmer festivals, we actually play Lollapalooza, Chile. So
Oh, nice.
we're going all the way down south, so that should be cool.
Yeah, that's sweet, man. What an awesome opportunity for you. And then like with the exception of all that stuff, what other kind of like goals do you have set for yourself and Otto going forward?
Well, we hope to keep releasing music consistently, just doing everything consistently, and not stopping the machine, keeping it going.
Yeah, nice. And then what's something that you're still young, getting ready to graduate high school, and then hitting these awesome festivals and getting to see the world a little bit, but what's something that you feel that you can still improve on and learn?
I think. Let me think. Keep everything. This weather is just
Crazy.
messing with
So I
my
always have
sinuses
a water
little
bottle.
bit. Keep making it on time. And like lobby calls on time. Catching flights on time. And yeah, just kind of keep on track. And I think there's always room for improvement, when songwriting and stuff. So, keep that flowing. It's annoying.
And
weather's
like,
so annoying.
and from like where would you like to see Otto in like 5 years from now?
I like to see us playing a lot of like more festivals and playing around the globe, which we're starting to do, which is good. But get over to Europe, hopefully Asia, just everywhere.
And like with your family's background, I can imagine they're all pretty supportive of you getting out there and playing and everything, right? It's been good support system at home with this.
Totally. Yeah, everyone's supportive. Everyone's creative here, so
Yeah,
it's cool.
Dad's probably can give you like a heads up of what to watch out for,
Yeah, for sure.
his experience. So
Yeah.
but like I try and teach my kids the same thing, like, hey, try and avoid this. You don't want to get caught up in this stuff, but sometimes you just gotta figure it out yourself and go through it.
Exactly. Life is a learning experience, so
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
So I want to ask you some of the questions that I normally ask guests that I have on.
Yeah.
Who are your top 3 musical influences?
Like of all time, or
Yeah.
I love Alice in Chains.
Nice.
You're wearing the shirt, right?
Oh yeah.
Black Sabbath. Who else? Let's see, Black Sabbath, Alice in Chains, Infectious Grooves.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
And then is there a particular song that has been an inspiration for you, like when you're going through a rough time, that's something that's you got on your playlist to throw on that helps like give you that extra motivation to get through whatever you're dealing with?
a good song, you said?
Yeah.
Or good song. I like let's see, there's so many songs out there. It's so tough to pick.
It's like, what's like a go-to for you whenever you're like dealing with something that helps kind of motivate you?
Go to probably like, let's see, I have a couple options in my head. I'm trying to choose which one. There's like, I like listening to stuff that kind of pumps me up, like kind of like gets me kind of hyped up, energized. It's probably, I would say probably Institutionalized by Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh yeah.
That song hypes me up a lot. So,
one of my favorites from Suicidal Tendencies is "You Can't Bring Me Down."
Oh, that's a great one.
That one always gets me going as well, man.
Yeah.
So
that song, yeah.
Good stuff, man. And then, well, usually I ask this question quite a bit, and I get a lot of different answers. But since you're about to graduate high school, I'm wondering what kind of answer you'll have for me. But what class do you feel should be mandatory before graduating high school?
I feel like learning, like, what's economics. I think just learning how to handle just paying bills, financial stuff, paying rent, like learning that stuff, I think is the most important, because that actually applies to like real life and not like, like algebra or
Exactly.
all that stuff. So
You know, what's funny is like that is the number one answer that I get from most adults that I ask that question to is, and
yeah,
they throw in like the tax system and stuff too. But it's like,
yeah,
I mean, here you are, you already know, like, man, I got to learn this stuff because it's what makes the
yeah,
world go round,
for sure.
But and then 3 people who've inspired you or you can credit for making you the person you are today.
3 people. All right. Probably I'll say Armand Sabaleko. He's a friend of my dad's, plays bass. I can't deny the fact that my dad has inspired me. Who else? Third person that inspired me. Probably Ty Siegel, musician,
Nice.
multi-instrumentalist. He has a lot of cool projects. So
Cool. And then are there like any causes or organizations that you support and you encourage others to check out?
like organizations. Let's see. I don't
Or causes that you get behind?
causes that I get behind. And can it be like a magazine or something, or does it have like a skate magazine or something, or as an organization maybe?
Yeah, or just if there's like a certain like cause that you're very supportive of or whatever. That
Yeah, I mean, I support any organization that allows people like young kids to pick up instruments and get into music, and that make it easier for kids to be creative.
nice. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have that outlet to use your,
Yeah,
instead it seems like the school system these days is just they just want you to just memorize and be able to push buttons and stuff like that, but no like
Yeah.
outside thinking, no like
totally.
creativity anymore, and that's what
Yeah,
totally.
totally.
So that's I hear like musicians and people that do like martial arts and stuff, they get to utilize both sides of their brains.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's good to be able to have an outlet, for whatever. And I think music is one of the best. So it's good to make it easier for young people to be able to pursue that.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And then what was your favorite toy as a child?
Favorite toy? I loved Legos. I still do love Legos. I mean, check it out.
Nice.
Yeah. So Legos are just my number one favorite.
More
Lego Star Wars specifically.
Yeah, more being creative,
Yeah,
using your head to build different things.
for sure.
And then are you like a pro wrestling fan or an MMA fan?
Oh, I mean, I'm more into like watching MMA and boxing. So
Do you
I'd
have a
probably to
favorite
pick that.
fighter?
Favorite fighter? Oh, I'll go with Nate Diaz.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
He knows how to keep himself in the news,
that's right. That's right.
And then any message that you have for our military members that are currently serving overseas?
Just keep your head together. Keep going at it, and thank you for serving our country. And we hope to play for you guys one day. That's my message to them. So
Nice.
yeah.
And then like for any of the audience members that might be new to learning about yourself and Otto and stuff, and want to like support you guys and check out your work, where would you send them?
Where'd I send them? I'd send them to the Otto website, ottoband.com. They can check that out. I'd send them to our YouTube channel. If you just look up our recent video, My Pain, and check out the Skyscraper lyric video as well. Yeah, just check out our platforms. Also check out my other band, Feed the Beast. Trico and I from Otto play in that. So if you guys, some of you Otto fans are into like heavier hardcore music, Feed the Beast would be a right band to check out. So definitely just keep an eye on those things.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check out Feed the Beast too. I was going down the Otto rabbit hole. Like I said, I really enjoyed the Night Howlers and stuff too.
Yeah.
So I'll have to check out Feed the Beast.
Cool. Yeah, definitely, man. We got some music out. We'll be releasing some new music pretty soon. So,
any plans to play out with that project?
Yeah. So basically, I mean, right now we're just playing shows together, like Otto and Feed the Beast, which is pretty cool because it's like we're, all a community of friends that just play in two different bands. Except for Trico and I, we play both in the same two bands. But yeah, so like it's like we're just like a strong community that love to play music, and we love to hang out together and just jam. So yeah.
Nice. Well, hey, Tye, I really appreciate you giving me the time today, man, and getting to talk with you more. I had a great time when your mom was on talking to her and stuff. So, yeah. Good to meet another member of the family.
Of course.
And then, if you wouldn't mind, before I let you go, could you do me one last favor?
Yeah.
Mind cutting a promo ID for the show? You just introduced yourself and you're listening to today's Boondoggle?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Right. Okay, whenever I'm ready? Okay. Hey, it's Tye. You're listening to today's Boondoggle.
Awesome. Would you want to introduce yourself and your band?
Yeah. Just say, hey, it's Tye from Otto and Feed the Beast.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, it's Tye from Otto and Feed the Beast, and you're listening to today's Boondoggle.
Awesome, man. Cool. Yeah, I'll break you in because you'll be getting asked to do that on some of the other
for sure
shows you're on. Sure. So, but cool. Hey, man, thank you so much for your time. I hope the rain clears up and the sunshine comes out and you can get back out on that surfboard.
Yeah, man, I hope so too.
And hopefully I'll get to meet you when you guys come to Columbus, Ohio for Sonic Temple.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, I'll see you there.
All right, man. Cool. You take care.
All right, man. You too. Yeah.
Bye-bye.